Hey guys, Natasha Tessier here, owner of Dwell Realty and Design. Welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk about how to deal with these rising interest rates. Hi there, I'm Natasha Tessier. I'm the owner of Dwell Realty and Design here in Houston, Texas. Anything and everything to do with real estate. I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and always leave a comment below on how I can help. I just had a crazy day. I taught realtors a class from 9 to 11, then I drove to a showing probably about 45 minutes away on a house, surprisingly, that is still in a bidding war. It's a new construction. It's been listed 4 days in a custom neighborhood, highest and best due at 5. So the market's not tanked completely. In that class today that we talked a lot about rising interest rates and how this goes and a lot of things to think about if you're an investor or a buyer. I just thought I wanted to go through that because I think everybody is freaking out over the interest rates and they are high. I mean, they're high. I mean, not historically and all that, I know, but obviously 2 and 3 probably, I don't know that it'll ever happen again, but they're high, for what we've been used to. So, but the flip side of that we pointed out as we were teaching this class, we kind of did some scenarios and some math on the computer and talked about, okay, let's take a house that somebody paid in the spring 6 months ago, $75,000 more than you can get it for now, or $100,000. I mean, some people way overbid in that crazy market and paid a lot. Now, granted, they were paying 4% interest, but they paid $100,000 more. So when you equate that out, actually in every scenario, it made more sense to pay the higher interest rate now, $100,000 off the house. So, I mean, I have a new construction that I just got under contract, and this same house sold for $566 in April, and I got it for them for $500. And I got it all the flooring, like they hadn't put the carpet in, so I got all hardwood floors in there for them. And so, there are deals to be had right now. So if you're just a regular buyer and you're scared to death of the interest rates, if you could get a house right now, $66,000 less than what you could get it for a year or two ago, if you're gonna get it that low, then you could always refinance. I mean, if you own a house for more than 5 years, you're probably gonna refinance anyway. So it really helps to be able to take that, get that discounted rate. And everybody asks, are we at the bottom of the barrel? I don't know, I can't answer that. I do know in all the studies that Texas was pretty cushioned from the fall because our economy is so strong, our healthcare is so strong here, all the industry here, obviously all the new people moving here. So we are a lot more cushioned from the fall if you look at the map of all the different areas than other areas. But the market has slowed, prices have dropped, it's fall, so you don't have as much competition. So I have a lot of people saying, well, I'm gonna wait and see what happens in the spring. Well, the spring is a harder time to be a buyer because you have so much more competition. Everybody wants to buy from March to July. So that makes it more of a selling market. So I wouldn't totally walk away just over interest rates right now. And then the other thing that we talked about is a bunch of investors. I do have a ton of investors. I'm an investor myself. I always buy rentals and I usually buy them in the fall right now. Wait for something that's been on the market a while. I always try to look for the highly rated school districts, obviously low tax, low HOA, so that when I run my numbers, my profit is pretty good. Now, on a lot of those investments, I'm only making $500 to $1,000 a month off of them. However, I'm doing the long-term play there. So the 3 houses that I own right now in 20 years are gonna be worth a lot more than what I paid for them. So it's not just your monthly $500 or $1,000, it's kind of a long-term thing. Some of them I can make more than that on, but some of them, depending on what interest rate I'm paying, but I get so many write-offs that helps combat all that other stuff. So yes, the rates are high. One of the guys today at our meeting said that they expect them to go back down by May of 23, but again, nobody has that crystal ball. And when they say back down, they mean in the 5s. They don't think they'll ever go back, like I said, to 2 or 3. But there are lots of things that you can do. The biggest thing is let's work on that price together. Let me help you get, the best deal. And then you can, if the prices drop, they usually say if it drops more than 2% in the interest rate, go refinance it. And then that's an easy way, to make your money work for you. So you got to look at that long-term play. In addition, the 3 to 5% growth of the house, like they were saying today, when you rent a house that's 100% interest. Like you're getting nothing back. So that makes the 7% not look so bad. So anyway, you know, another thing that they taught us is marry the house, date the rate. So, you know, the rate on your house you can get rid of, like dating, but you know, you're married to the house. Stay there a while, change your rate out if you need to, but it's not necessarily, I think I'm buying houses right now, so I think it's a good time to buy, especially as an investor. I think it's a great time. If you're a cash investor, it's an amazing time because there are so many great deals to be had, and then you can hold on to those rentals, get them rented out, and then get that equity going over time. So anyway, just a short video on this Friday. I thought it might help you. I had a crazy day. I didn't get to do a ton. I would love to hear what you want to hear more about, whether you want more video tours of different neighborhoods or school districts, or I don't know, acreage home communities. Any suggestions that y'all have about my channel that you would help you, or things you want me to talk about, how to get a discount on your property taxes, all that stuff, anything you want help with, I'm happy to help you, and I hope you have a blessed day.